Welcome back to Not Just Photography. Once again, I'm Anton Ng, and thanks for watching my channel. I want to show you how to make gravies and sauces anytime. Whenever you just want a gravy or a sauce, I'll show you how to make that anytime very easily. In order for you to make gravy or make a sauce for any dish, you must have a gravy sauce base. Here's my gravy sauce base. After baking and cooking, I like to collect all my drippings at the bottom of the pan to make sauces or gravies. Now I'm going to remove my pork so we can have access to the drippings. Now you can see all the pork drippings that are in the pan. Now we need to strain all of this juice and fat into a container. Now I will strain all the drippings and the fat into a large bowl. Now, as you can see, I have all my drippings in the bowl now. So after you have all your drippings in the bowl now, I'm going to cover this with some plastic wrap and put it in the fridge so we can get rid of the fat. You will see right after it comes out of the fridge, you'll see a layer of fat that lies on the top that we need to get rid of. So now, as you can see, I have left the pork drippings in the fridge for a while. As you can see now, the pork drippings has cooling down, and at the top you will see, as you can see here, see there are layers of fat that have stuck onto the top. So what you will need to do is you need to just spoon out all this fat, shoot it away, and then pour all your drippings into a zipper bag and put it in the freezer. Now what you need to do is you need to just spoon out all the fat that's at the top, and you can discard all the fat. And then what will be remaining is your drippings from your baking, which you can use to make your gravy, or you can use to make a sauce. If you really want it to be unhealthy, it tastes very good if you would take your fat drippings, it would taste very good if you would take your fat drippings and you can use this to cook French fries. It's very unhealthy but very tasty. Now this is the last process of producing your meat drippings, and to store them in the freezer you would need to get one of these zipper bags, and then we will ladle all the drippings into the zipper bag. Remember not to overfill your zipper bag. Because it will expand when it freezes. So I will fill my zipper bag up to 80%, and I would store this in the freezer, and then I will have gravy or sauces for all my dishes anytime I want. So if you're very bored and you got nothing to do, you can just watch me ladle the drippings into a zipper bag. If you have something better to do and you wish not to watch me ladle drippings into the bag, you can just fast forward to the end, and this is already the end anyways. You know what's next. It goes into the freezer. Once again, thanks for watching Not Just Photography. Don't forget to like and subscribe. In order to make gravy or a sauce, you will need 2 ingredients. In order to make gravy, you will need all-purpose flour. And in order to make a sauce, you will need some type of cornstarch or tapioca flour. In order to make gravy, you will need all-purpose flour. What you would do is you'll put butter in a pan and melt the butter, and then mix the all-purpose flour in the butter and lightly toast it until it turns brown. The more flour and butter you put, the more thick your gravy will be. Now, if you want to make a sauce, you would use a starch, tapioca starch or cornstarch or whatever sauce you want to use. So in order to make a sauce, what you would do is you would boil your drippings until you get the desired consistency and taste. You might have to add salt, or you might have to add other stuff to it. And once that comes to a boil, you will add 1 to 2 teaspoons, depending how thick you want your sauce, 1 to 2 teaspoons into cold water, and you would dilute the starch, cornstarch or tapioca starch in the water, and you'll gently pour in your drippings and stir it until it gets to a consistency you want. So now you can see it's so easy to make gravy or any sauce you want at any time. All you have to do is go to your freezer, take out the frozen drippings, defrost it, put it in the pan, and you have a sauce any day, anytime. Once again, thanks for watching Not Just Photography. Don't forget to like and subscribe.